Jeremy Corbyn, 251,000.
It was a landslide, even bigger than Tony Blair's result when he won the leadership 21 years ago. And it marks a victory for everything Tony Blair tried to bury. On economy, foreign affairs, defence, on party positioning, Labour has reinvented itself. Jeremy Corbyn, the antithesis of Tony Blair, now leads his party.
I say thank you in advance to us all working together to achieve great victories, not just electorally for Labour, but emotionally for the whole of our society, to show we don't have to be unequal, it doesn't have to be unfair, poverty isn't inevitable, things can and they will change. Thank you very much.
After that, it was off to Westminster pub where he thanked his supporters and joined them in a chorus of the red flag.
We'll keep the red flag flying here.
Then he was off to his first outside speech as Labour leader.
Welcome, Jeremy Corbyn!
When I was declared elected 3.5 hours ago, I announced to our conference that my first action in this new position as leader of the Labour Party would be to come to a demonstration in support of refugees, the right to asylum and the human needs of people all over the world.
Earlier, Jeremy Corbyn had hugged his vanquished rivals, knowing that two of them, Yvette Cooper and Liz Kendall, were leading a walkout from the shadow cabinet. Chakra Amuna and Tristram Hunt, Shadow Health Minister Emma Reynolds on the left, also amongst MPs who said they would leave their front bench jobs. Now Jeremy Corbyn was leader.
He's not charismatic, but he's deeply authentic, and everything he said today he means.
Michael Meacher was a fellow long marcher with Jeremy Corbyn from the 1980s, but the left has been ambushed by its current success. The planning is limited, the team very small. Even after such a convincing vote, many aren't sure Jeremy Corbyn is in this job for long.
I think translating from being against and being a maverick into being a party leader and a potential Prime Minister is going to be the most enormous challenge that any recent politician has ever faced.
Are you 100% sure he will be Labour's leader at the general election? Would you bet the house on it?
I'm not going to... Well, he's just been elected, so I think that's settled it, I think. So, yeah.
Labour's new deputy leader, Tom Watson, also won a convincing victory, a campaigner on phone hacking and on abuse. He's not from Jeremy Corbyn's wing of the party. He is a seasoned party fixer.
Just how much have you got in common with Jeremy Corbyn's politics?
Well, you know, I hardly know Jeremy. I've rebelled with him a few times, but not often. The longest I've ever spent in a room with him was half an hour before we went on stage together.
How did that go?
It was very good, yeah. He was very good-natured and very genial.
Did he tell you what he was going to do as leader?
Well, you know,
for Trident, whatever it is?
He's only half an hour in.
And some people have said, Tom Watson's there, he knows how to run things, Jeremy's not that organised. If it doesn't work out with Jeremy Corbyn, Tom Watson will operate the trapdoor.
I think that's a very unfair characterisation, both of me and him, actually. I think he shows good leadership, and I think he knows what he wants to do.
The people's flag is deepest red.
Ed Miliband warned his successor to reach out to those beyond his closest supporters. But many of them have said they can't work with Jeremy Corbyn and will be dissidents, a badge he wore all his political life, and now, as the man in charge, must shed.
Keep the red flag flying here.